Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to give you guys an update on America's favorite couple, Mr. Simon G. and Miss Peach Juice Williams. Girl, honey, Simon got his teeth done. Girl, Simon got his teeth done for season 14. Now, I'm not going to talk about nobody for getting their teeth done because y'all know I'm getting Invisalign. I go in on Monday to get my stuff. So I'm not mad at nobody for getting their teeth fixed or getting some new teeth, right? I wonder if he went to the same place that Porsha got her teeth from. Allegedly. I'm pretty sure she probably put him on game. Because it ain't no coincidence, girl, that all of a sudden, girl, they engaged and he got his whole teeth done. Girl. Simon said, girl, if I'm going to be on the camera, I need to make sure these teeth is done because he can't do nothing about that face, baby. Shout out to Simon. Shout out to Porsha. She going to leave a comment talking about, I'm going to post a picture so y'all can see the comment she put. Girl, basically saying he was a one. You know, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. You know, I hope Simon and Porsha have a very great life together. I hope that she has all the kids that she wants. I hope all her kids, you know what happens when you what happens when you have kids with men who look questionable? You get upset when people say your kids look like your baby daddy. Remember when Porsha got pissed off because Eva said that PJ looked like Dennis with a bow and she was pissed? But girl, the truth of the matter, like, why would you get mad at somebody saying that your baby look like your baby daddy? Girl, y'all ain't never seen all these girls on Maury and Povich that be like, look at his chin. Look at his chin, Mr. Maury. Look at his chin. Look at her chin. They got the same chinses. Look at their eyeballs. Look at their eyeballs. Her eyeballs brown and his eyeballs brown. Look at their nose, Mr. Maury. They got the same noses. Look. And he wanted to deny his baby. Anyways, so Porsha, I guess Porsha was on vacation. She finally went back to work. Not finally, but she went back to work at Dish Nation. They were ecstatic to see her. Sherry, DeBrat, Gary, and I guess I don't watch Dish Nation. I used to when it first hit the TV, you know, when it first came on television, but I don't really watch it anymore. And it's a guy named Chewy, I believe, his Hispanic guy. They were very, happy for her. She thanked them for their support. She said that her dropping that pic that she dropped with her moo on and Dennis and Simon, she didn't think it would cause that much chaos and confusion. She said she woke up like, what's going on? And then she hit us with the God answered my prayers. Porsha, let me just say something for everybody out there. God ain't sent you somebody else's husband. He ain't. He did not. And he will not. He did not send you somebody else's husband. He did not send you somebody else's husband. Now, you probably walked into that woman's home and started eyeing her husband, and he started eyeing you. And y'all decided to just go and just do what you do. But girl, that ain't got nothing to do with God. You mean to tell me that this man and this woman took vows before God, and then God turned around and sent you her husband? It's just weird to me that Porsha is that detached from reality that she really thought that her posting a picture of Simon, which is the husband of a girl that she took pictures with for Instagram, and her baby daddy would not, shake the internet. or shake the reality TV world, right? Like, I just don't understand how she doesn't grasp that. Like, I think that Porsha might be putting on, I don't know. Like, I refuse to believe that Porsha is just this dumb. Like, I refuse to believe it. Like, I refuse to believe that she just did not think about this. Or then maybe she thinks that, girl, I'm protected. Like, let's just call a thing a thing. Like, Porsha can pretty much do what she want to do on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and girl, nothing will happen. I mean, girl, look at the things that she's already done thus far. Hello. She accused one of her friends of premeditated. Hello. And girl, she's America's sweetheart. Girl, it's weird. The shit is weird, girl. The shit is weird. Anyways, girl, let's talk about Mariah Huq. So Mariah Huq, someone asked Mariah a question the other day on the internet. According to the Peach Daily Report, I'll put the picture, basically any update on the lawsuit. And then they also said Heavenly has ruined the show. And then she responded by saying, it's brutal to watch my franchise go down in flames. Definitely not the vision I had. Hopefully legal woes will be over soon and things can get back on track. Now, you know, I love me some Dr. Heavenly. I don't care what nobody say. Dr. Heavenly is one of my favorites. Quad is one of my favorites. And Dr. Simone, even though she is a flip-flopper, she's one of my favorites too. I actually honestly, I don't think there's not one person on the show that I just dislike. Like, Toya get on my nerves, but I just don't dislike Toya. Like, I pretty much like everybody on Married to Medicine. I just have my favorites. Even though Mariah, I would not trust Mariah. But I think I do miss Mariah on Married to Medicine. I really do. I think that Mariah should definitely come back. However, I don't know how, I don't know if Mariah's claims were the same as Nene. You know, Nene, can you sue your employer and still have a job afterwards? Like, that's an honest question. Because I think that you may be able to sue. Because, you know, sometimes, like, for example, if you report your manager is not supposed to retaliate, right? They start doing things like, girl, marking you down as late, even though, girl, you probably been late every day for the last 15 years. But now since you went and complained to HR on them, now they want to start marking, you know, a tardy on your sheet. So, you know, we know that managers are not supposed to retaliate if you go to HR, but like, what happens when you coming for the whole company? Like, girl, will they still welcome you back with open arms? You know what I'm saying? It's one thing for you to come for a manager or a supervisor, but to come for the whole network, is she coming for the whole network, right? See, I don't remember. I know that Nene's claims were racism, discrimination. You know, she called it, and then Nene even took it. And that's another thing. I don't know if Mariah has went personal. Like with Nene, I think Nene went personal. Like when she started calling Andy a cokehead, like, girl, you should have just left it on some. This is what I've experienced at the network, right? And that's what it is. But I think when you start going, when you cross that line of personal, that's when it starts to get like, okay, this bitch want to play some games. You know? I do miss Mariah. I'm not going to sit here and say that, girl, the franchise is going down the drain, or, girl, let's just keep it all the way at 100. Mariah, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it, Mariah, you told a goddamn lie about Damon cheating on Heavenly. Now, was I happy for somebody to get with Heavenly? Because for the most part, Heavenly do run over those girls. You see what I'm saying? That's why I was laughing when, even though her and Quad are friends and they shouldn't be acting like that, girl, when her and Quad was cussing each other the fuck out, I was hollering and screaming. Because I'm like, girl, finally somebody can get toe-to-toe with Heavenly and cuss her ass back the same way she be talking to people crazy. So when Mariah told that whole, you know, I got the receipts, baby girl. When she did all of that, it's kind of like, ooh, girl. At first, it's kind of like, girl, is Damon really out here cheating on Heavenly? Then it's like, oh, girl, you lying. Girl, you and your trifling husband, who in the back of the reunion talk about, I got the receipts, girl. Noah Aiden's scary as hell. But I would love to see Mariah back. Is she coming back? I don't know. But I would love to see her back nonetheless, though. And that's it. That's all the reality TV news that I have for today. I wanted to talk about Marlo, but I don't want to. I mean, I guess I can. Girl, Marlo basically came out, and I'll play the clip, but Marlo came out and said this.
You pinning.
Oh, okay, hold on, let me pin it. I don't fuck with her, but I don't think it's real. You know, y'all know I done hung with Porsha. Porsha, like, fine. I don't think that shit ain't real. But guess what? Good storyline, you know? Your storyline is interesting this season, but this will be I ain't gonna say much more interesting because you doing Black Lives Matter, but I don't believe it. I just don't believe her coming from the household she was raised in, a Christian family, her grandfather, that she would literally go and do something like that. Because, baby, y'all remember on the reunion, she said she was scared of me. That bitch would have to be scared of me. If I ever brought about my man and she dated my man, that's like me dating Dennis or some shit. Some shit you don't do. I'm from Florida. So me being from Florida is some shit you what? Some shit you what, Keon?
You just don't do.
You don't motherfucking do.
She doesn't think that... She thinks that it's a storyline. I don't know. I just know that this is... And I said this on my live the other night. One thing I realized about Miss Diane... Shout out to Miss Diane. One thing I realized about Miss Diane, for Porsha to have grown up in with a grandfather who is a civil rights icon, and for her to think that, you know, for her to think like the slaves, that's almost like, that's like, I mean, I would not expect Angela Rye to grow up in a civil rights household and not know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird that Porsha really was out here in these streets talking about, girl, the slaves was waiting on the train. That just goes to show that, girl, the priorities of Miss Diane. Let's call a thing a thing. Girl, we could just go ahead and say that we know what her priorities are. Girl, we saw Miss Diane and Porsha on the front of a Dr. Curve's $10,000 giveaway, Fix Your Body. So we know what her priorities are. So I don't know. Like, I think it's real. I don't think it's a storyline. I think people don't want to believe it because, again, it's America's sweetheart, and they can't believe that America's sweetheart would do something so trifling, low down, and dirty. But she did, and she will, and she's proven to us time and time again that she's gonna do what she want to do. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.